Hi, my name is Jo.
And I'm Derek.
This is Swing Patrol North Sydney, and this week's class was all about flow.
Yes, flow. So it's that idea about not allowing the followers to explore the ends of the movement and letting one move, whatever the move you're about to do next, it is dictated by the move before. The example we started with was this idea of a tuck turn.
Tuck turn from closed?
From open. So the idea is, we went from, say, a Lindy circle, 3 and 4. Traditionally it's 6, 7, 8. Rock, step, tuck turn, 5, 6, 7, 8, But the idea is you flow them together. So you use that circular momentum of the circle to become that tuck turn, flowing into that tuck turn. So the rock step into the tuck turn.
So a really key part of this is follows. I am always seeking the end point where I can not go any further. So as Derek brings me in, I'm trying to go away, and he's captured me. I'm still sort of really trying to find that end point. On this rotation, I'm trying to rotate as far as I can. When I come back in, I'm trying to rotate this way as far as I can. On this one, I'm trying to rotate as far as I can. I'm always seeking out the end point where my leader is saying, okay, that's the limit. It's not up to me to stop myself short like this. I'm following, but I'm not really dancing. So we always want to add as much shaping and exploration of those endpoints as we can.
Yeah, and so the key term for the leaders was patience. We give the follower time to find those endpoints. Yeah, and then so another example of a flowing move was the U-turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's this idea that we're going to invite our partner into a basket shape, but the idea is we don't want any sort of sharp corners. And we create the U-turn shape.
Yeah. So it's really about capturing momentum and redirecting it really smoothly. I gave the analogy of if you're driving to your friend's place and you've got the birthday cake on the front seat and there's a red light. You're not going to wait until you get right up to the red light and slam on the brakes, because then the cake goes through the window. What you want to do is see the red light, slow down, and then speed up again gently. So it's all about this sort of smooth acceleration, de-acceleration, and capturing of energy.
And that happens in that U-turn because we kind of slow it down, bring it out.
And it feels beautiful.
Yeah. A classic moment when we want to give the follow times to find the ends of the movement is swivels.
Yep.
Yep.
I might do this with my back to the camera.
Yep.
So as a follow, I'm thinking about setting up my swivel on count 6. So on count 5, I need to have already made a decision that I'm going to do a swivel. So on count 5, I've already made in my mind I'm going to swivel, so that on count 6, instead of stepping backwards, so I'm going 5, 6, I'm going a little bit closer to my lead, I'm keeping my elbow down, and I'm rotating my whole torso and body 90 degrees to my leader. I know this is something we tell you not to do in beginner's class, but in intermediate, we're giving you free dispensation to do it. So count 6, I'm wrapped into this arm, I'm keeping it low, and my weight is in my right foot. I've then got 2 counts to unravel 180 degrees. 7 and 8. I only want to get there on count 8. I don't want to go 7. Too slow, too quick. So 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to use that rotational energy to do a twist on count 1 and 2. So the whole thing without stopping. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a drill you can practice by yourself. If you find a doorknob or a pole or something that will help you keep your balance, you can just practice that with counts until it feels second nature.
Yep. And then taking again that theme about we can do a traditional barrel turn, and that's that idea like it's very straight, very linear, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But exploring this idea of allowing the partner they're twisting up in these huge swivels, allowing that the scoop out of that become a barrel turn. So we just pay attention to how on count 1, 2, how we flow that into a barrel turn. So Joe's going to do a groovy swivel setup. 5, 6, 7, and swivel barrel turn. Trip, what's that? That idea. depending on the tempo.
Yep.
But you can see how that one move then dictated into the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also touched on the idea that as a follow, I can influence moves. So I can't make my lead do anything, but if I add extra juice or extra rotation, particularly into things like circles to close or tuck turns, I can influence and suggest moves that might work particularly well next. And if you've got an awesome lead who's paying attention, they will pick up on that, and then you've got an awesome conversation.
Yeah. And then lastly, we didn't get to teach this, but we had the kind of the cross hand to elbow catch to corral.
Might
to
save
close.
that one for the end of the month for the tricky class.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to show it?
We'll show it. So that was this idea that it's just again, we just want moves to kind of flow into each other. So cross hand to elbow catch to corral. You know, it's that idea.
Yeah. Feels really nice.
Yeah.
That's it. So we're going to come back next week with more Lindy Hop. We'll see you there.
Yep.